What if I told you you could totally transform your entire day before you even think about that first cup of coffee? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a super simple, science-backed routine that'll help you master your morning and, unlock that peak performance we're all after.
Just let that sink in for a second. The first 10 minutes of your day decide your focus for the next 14 hours. Wow! You know that feeling, right? That grogginess, the urge to hit snooze just one more time, that mental fog, we've all been there. But what this is saying is that those first few moments, they aren't just something to get through. No, they're the literal launch pad for your entire day. We're talking about a massive return on just a tiny, tiny investment of your time.
So here's the big idea. We can actually be intentional about this super critical window of time. I mean, think about it. Most of us just let the morning happen to us, right? We're just reacting to alarms, checking emails, scrolling through notifications. But what if we took back control? What if we consciously designed those first 10 minutes to set our brain up for a win?
Okay, and just so we're clear, this isn't some fluffy life hack or just about having more willpower. This whole protocol is actually grounded in real biology, and honestly, understanding the why behind it is what makes it so incredibly powerful. So let's dive into the 3 key scientific principles you can tap into every single morning.
All right, first up, your circadian rhythm. The easiest way to think about this is like your body's internal master clock. It's this amazing 24-hour system that's constantly telling you when to feel sleepy and when to feel wide awake and alert. Now, when that clock gets out of sync, that's when you feel tired, groggy, unfocused. So the whole goal of this morning routine is to give that clock a really clear, loud signal that says, hey, it's go time.
Next, we've got serotonin activation. Now, you've probably heard of serotonin, right? It's famous for being the feel-good chemical in your brain, but it's so much more than that. It's absolutely crucial for focus and for learning. So by giving it a little kickstart right when you wake up, you're basically setting a positive, productive tone for your brain for the rest of the day. It's like a natural mood booster and focus enhancer all in one.
And number 3 is something called Interceptive Awareness. I know, it sounds a little complicated, but it's actually super simple. All it means is tuning in to what's going on inside your own body. Instead of waking up and your brain immediately racing with your to-do list, you just take a second. You connect with your physical self. This is so powerful because it grounds you right here in the present moment and just clears out all that mental chatter.
So there you have it. That's the science. It's all about syncing your clock, boosting your mood, and grounding your mind. Simple, right? Okay, so now let's get to the good part. How do we actually put this into practice? Let's walk through the simple, step-by-step, 10-minute protocol you can literally start tomorrow morning.
Okay, here it is, the whole thing, right here. Let's break it down. For the first 1 to 3 minutes, sunlight sync. You just get some natural light on you. This is, hands down, the most powerful way to reset that master clock, your circadian rhythm. Then, for the next few minutes, from about minute 4 to 7, you do some mindful movement. We're talking gentle stretching, a short walk around the room, anything to get the body moving. That's what triggers that all-important serotonin release. And finally, for the last couple of minutes, 8 to 10, you do an awareness check-in. Just focus on your breathing, notice how your body feels. That's how you build that interoceptive awareness we talked about. And that's it. See? Super simple.
Okay, so you do this tiny 10-minute habit. What's the big deal? Well, the payoff is, honestly, it's huge. It's completely out of proportion to the effort. This isn't just about feeling a little bit better when your alarm goes off. We're talking about fundamentally changing the entire trajectory of your day.
And here's the math on that return on investment. You put in 10 minutes of intentional action, and what do you get back? Over 14 hours of enhanced focus. Let me say that again, 14 plus hours. The key thing to realize here is that this isn't time you're losing in the morning. It's focus you are gaining and multiplying across your entire day. And let's be really clear about what the ultimate goal is here. The whole point is to reset your brain without caffeine. This routine is designed to give you a clean, natural, sustainable state of alertness. It's about starting your day with energy that comes from you, from within, not from some external stimulant. Hey, you can still absolutely enjoy your cup of coffee, but the difference is you won't need it just to feel human. So, let's just wrap this all up. What are the key takeaways? Well, for just 10 minutes a day, you can finally ditch that caffeine crash and the morning fog. You get to set a positive, focused tone for your entire day right from the get-go. You'll sync up your mind and body for peak performance. And maybe the best part, you build this incredibly powerful, sustainable habit that just keeps paying you back day after day after day.
So I'm just going to leave you with this one question to think about.
Just imagine it for a second. No more slow starts, no more wasted mornings. What could you actually achieve? What could you create or solve or build if every single day started with you already at your peak? That's the power, that's the potential, that's locked inside your first 10 minutes.